और करनी में फर्क ना होना चाहिए, ये हम सोचते हैं। देखिए, दो चार चीज मैं बिल्कुल यहाँ आप लोगों के सामने रखना चाहते हैं कि हमें ये अंतर्दर्शन करना पड़ेगी कि ये हादसा क्या टाला जा सकते थे या नहीं। Whether this kind of accident, unprecedented railway accident could have been averted or not. इस तरीके के हादसा को हम टाल सकते थे या नहीं।
That was Congress leader Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, who has reached the crash site, the accident site, and he's speaking to the media at this point of time. Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury hailed the efforts that are being put in by the rescue teams, but he is also talking about the reasons behind the accident. Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, they're questioning if this could have been averted. We are getting you visuals, the aerial shots of what transpired after the accident and the manner in which the teams are responding, whether it's the rescue team on ground, whether it's the Indian Air Force helping rescue passengers. Let's once again cut live to Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury speaking to media.
हमारे पैसेंजर ट्रेन और ट्रेन मतलब सवारी और माल, एक गुड्स ट्रेन और एक पैसेंजर ट्रेन, इसकी संख्या का इजाफा हुई। मान लीजिए कि रेलवे की एक्सपांशन होते हैं, वृद्धि होते हैं नेटवर्क की, वो अगर 23% होंगे तो हमारे के लिए और माल के लिए।
Okay, all right. We'll get you more reaction from Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury and all the leaders who are reaching the accident site. As of now, we have a breaking update coming in. We are being told that the Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya has reached Bhubaneswar Airport, and from there he will go to AIIMS Bhubaneswar and take a stock of the assistance, medical assistance that is being provided to the injured. So those are visuals coming in as well of the Union Health Minister reaching Bhubaneswar. From here he will go to AIIMS Bhubaneswar to take stock of the preparation there and also the assistance that is being provided to the victims of the train accident. That's the latest that we are getting. The Health Minister taking stock of the situation. Remember, the Prime Minister yesterday met the injured victims, the injured passengers of the three-train collision, and the Prime Minister also assured that whoever is responsible for this accident will not be spared. Now we're getting visuals of the Union Health Minister reaching Bhubaneswar to take stock of the preparation of the medical team and the assistance that is being provided. Well, the entire country is mourning the loss of lives in the tragic three-train collision in Odisha's Balasore. The death toll in the tragic accident stands at 288, while as many as 382 injured victims are still in the hospital, with all of them except two said to be in stable condition. Nearly 800 other injured have been discharged from different hospitals across the states. The focus now is on the restoration work on the affected patch of railway line, and the railway minister he is himself overseeing the entire process. The Railway Ministry in a late-night tweet informed that the restoration work is ongoing on a war footing with over 1,000 people working tirelessly. Speaking to the media last night, the minister said that the aim at this point of time is to ensure normal operation of the train on the track latest by Wednesday morning. We have Arunil is joining us from Howrah railway station. A lot of passengers there at the station, and Arunil is getting us their reactions. Arunil, what is their state? What is their situation? Is enough help being provided to them?
Well, Swati, we are reporting from the Howrah railway station. Some time back, we reported about these passengers who were just sitting here on one bench and nobody was speaking to them. Nobody was concerned about them. But after we reported, our reporting is not important. They should have been taken care of by the authorities where the accident took place. they came on their own from Balasore to Howrah, basically paying for their own bus tickets. These are the passengers. You can see his condition as well. Very sorry state. He's so seriously injured. How he was allowed a discharge from the hospital, that is also a glaring question that comes to the fore. He was just sitting on a bench. Nobody was concerned about them. There were no authorities that were speaking to them. See, I'll speak to one of this individual as well. आप बताएं कि आपके सर पे चोट लगी, आप वो ट्रेन में थे, कैसे वहाँ से यहाँ पर कैसे आए? आपको खुद से आना पड़ा?
बस में आया।
आप बस में आए?
हाँ।
कितना पैसा देकर खुद यहाँ पर आए और यहाँ पर अपने ट्रेन के लिए रुके थे?
हाँ, अभी जाएगा वो ट्रेन में जाएगा वो रामपुर में।
और किसी ने आपकी सहायता की इसमें? अभी तक किसी ने सहायता की है
क्या?
किसी ने आपकी मदद की है अभी तक इसमें?
मालूम नहीं।
All they've been saying that the required assistance that was needed to deal with the mental trauma and also the physical trauma was not being given to them. We've been speaking to all these passengers who are basically waiting here at the Howrah station. We'll again speak to this individual. आप बताएं सर अगर okay, so they have been given medical assistance at the Howrah railway station. I'll show you the scene at the Howrah railway station as well. Swati, basically different desks have been put up over here. The disaster management teams from different desks have been working to ensure that the people who reach at the Howrah station, who were basically were in that horrific accident, they will be taken to their respective homes in various districts of West Bengal. The injured have been tended to in the local hospitals, but very few people who are injured have been coming over here because they have been given medical assistance in the nearby areas, nearby hospitals of the accident spot. Now, these are some of the passengers that we spoke to, and their plight is also very, very sorry because after meeting with the accident, Swati, it was they who themselves had to take care of their wounds. They had to travel with their injuries from the accident spot, which is around 400 kilometers from Howrah, and now they had only paid for their railway tickets and trying to reach their homes in Bihar. They have got some very, very serious injuries. If I ask my video journalist Ronnie to show you the injuries, that this individual, his leg is injured, his shoulder is injured, his face is injured, like head injuries also he has suffered. Why he was not being taken to hospital at Balasore only, why he was given a discharge from the Balasore hospital, all these questions really come to the fore. Sir, आपसे ये पूछेंगे. So you can see now medical assistance has been provided by the local doctors over here. Sir, साहब आपसे ये पूछेंगे कि आप जब भी वो कोरोमंडल एक्सप्रेस के जनरल कंपार्टमेंट में थे, आपका एक्सीडेंट हुआ, कितना दिक्कत हुआ, मतलब कैसा भयानक परिस्थिति आपने जो देखा है, और आप सरकार से उम्मीद करते थे कि आपका एक ध्यान रखा जाए, आपको खुद ही खुद करना पड़ रहा है? बहुत
दिक्कत से उसमें से हम लोग बाहर थे, इनको खोज कर निकाले थे, उसमें से खींच कर रात को निकाले थे, निकाल कर तब हम एम्बुलेंस से हॉस्पिटल गए थे.
और अस्पताल के बाद आपको यहाँ पर खुद ही आना पड़ा, सब कुछ खुद ही करना पड़ा. आपका जो साथी है जो जिसको बहुत लगा है उसको भी खुद ही लाना पड़ा. कैसा स्थिति था वो?
उसमें से खींच कर हम लोग लेकर गए थे एम्बुलेंस से हॉस्पिटल देखभाल किया था लोग, उसमें से दवाई हुआ था और उससे फिर दूसरा हॉस्पिटल में रेफर कर दिया लोग.
तो वहाँ से यहाँ पर कैसे आए थे?
वहाँ से प्राइवेट बस से आए थे हम लोग.
आप खुद ही अपना टिकट निकाले और खुद ही आए?
अपना पैसा से हम लोग यहाँ आए थे फिर हावड़ा.
आप सरकार से इसमें एक्सपेक्ट करते थे कि वो आपकी मदद करे आपको घर पहुंचाने के लिए, या आपको खुद ही करना पड़ रहा है? कितना गलत है, क्योंकि आपको थोड़ी पता जो ट्रेन में आप सफर कर रहे थे उसमें इतना भयानक एक्सीडेंट हो जाएगा.
हाँ, एक्सीडेंट तो बहुत भयानक हुआ था ट्रेन में, सबके सब घायल हो गया है, मर गया है उसमें.
और आपने जो आपके कंपार्टमेंट में देखा वो क्या एग्जैक्टली देखा था?
बहुत भयानक देखे थे उसमें.
So basically, this individual has been relaying what exactly happened inside the train as well. Basically saying that there were only dead bodies around him, Swati, and he literally pulled this another individual, basically his friend, from inside the debris of dead bodies, and then later on they were taken to a local hospital. Then post that a discharge was been given, they managed their commute from Balasore to Howrah on their own in a bus in this kind of a sorry state, as they were trying to go to their homes in Bihar in train, but they were sitting on a bench over here, a railway bench, and when we reported about it, now some medical assistance is being provided, and we can really hope that the doctors basically take this particular individual at least to the local hospital, because he seems very seriously injured, and on the face, head injuries also he has suffered, Swati.
Absolutely, Arunil. In fact, you spotted them first. One cannot even begin to imagine and understand, the trauma that these passengers, that these victims have gone through, and then to travel from one place to another on their own while being seriously injured. The authorities need to take note of not just the passengers and their plight that you've highlighted, but there must be several of those, in fact, at this point of time, waiting for help to reach them. Arunil.
Well, that is right, Swati. In fact, many such passengers who had suffered such injuries. Now, these were passengers that were spotted by us, but many such passengers will be there in this vicinity as well, in this vicinity of Kolkata, in the vicinity of Balasore, where this horrific accident basically took place. How the authorities are attending to them, that is also, it is definitely a Herculean task, because India has not seen an accident of this level, of this magnitude in more than last 2 decades. Imagine around 290 people losing their life in a fraction of a second when the accident took place. So many, more than 900 left seriously injured, but we can hope that those injured have been given proper medical assistance. We can hope that those injured have been taken to have been given proper help and assistance to ensure that they reach their medical homes. And we can also hope that there is some kind of an accountability from the authorities. We are not blaming any respective state governments or authorities
Absolutely.
from Odisha or West Bengal. But what we are basically saying is, like, if some individual is so injured, how he was given a discharge from the hospital, that is a glaring question that really comes to the fore. Now medical assistance has been given to him, but this is a very primary first aid kind of medical assistance that has been provided to this individual. These are
Right,
some
absolutely.
head
It was a
injuries
close shave for these passengers, and for all the survivors involved in this particular accident, the focus of the authorities should be to give them the basic medical treatment that they need, ensure that they have enough food and water, and also, to make arrangements for their travel, which I'm sure the authorities are doing on ground, but they need to focus on the passengers who probably have not benefited from that as of now. Arunil, stay on with us. Let's take a look at some visuals, reactions coming in. Let's also talk about the Prime Minister's visit. The Prime Minister last evening visited the accident site, and he also met the injured in a hospital in Balasore. The Prime Minister has assured that all those responsible for the tragic incident will not be spared, and he also vowed all the support to the victims' families.
जिन लोगों ने अपना जीवन खोया है, ये बहुत बड़ा दर्दनाक और वेदना से भी परे मन को विचलित करने वाला, जो परिजन हमने खोए हैं वो तो वापस नहीं ले पाएंगे, लेकिन सरकार उनके दुख में, उन परिजनों के दुख में उनके साथ है, और जो भी दोषी पाया जाएगा उसको सख्त से सख्त सजा हो, उसे बख्शा नहीं जाएगा। मैं यहाँ के नागरिकों का भी हृदय से अभिनंदन करता हूँ, क्योंकि उन्होंने इस संकट की घड़ी में, चाहे ब्लड डोनेशन का काम हो, चाहे रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन में मदद की बात हो, जो भी उनसे बन पड़ता था करने का प्रयास किया है। खास करके इस क्षेत्र के युवकों ने रात भर मेहनत की है। मैं इस क्षेत्र के नागरिकों का भी आदरपूर्वक नमन करता हूं कि उनके सहयोग के कारण
ऑपरेशन को तेज गति से आगे बढ़ा पाए।
ऑपरेशन को तेज गति से आगे बढ़ा पाए।
Well, the Chief Minister of Odisha expressed gratitude to the people of the state, the first responders, for their efforts in the rescue operation.
I am truly proud of the people of Odisha, particularly the people of Balasore, for their tremendous efforts for this terrible train accident. How they came out in large numbers last night to help the victims of the accident. And also I want to thank the youth for their response in donating blood to the victims of the accident. This is how people should behave during a terrible time like this.
For now, we're taking a very short break, but we'll keep on getting you more reports and reactions on the other side as well. Stay on with us.